Welcome back, everybody. This is the follow-up stream from last night. We're just going over all of the photos that I've taken care of. If you haven't watched that stream, it's probably on my um, last made episodes. But yeah, we're back, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Oh, shit. Scratch discs, really? That's my only issue today. I'm gonna quickly learn how to fix that. Hold on. More space. Great. Yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna try to figure this out. This is not what I expected today. Apologize. Headphones are being stupid, like always. Oh, right. Got. Alright. How do I. Just trying to get my fucking. Okay. Gonna do this together. Um. Alright. External hard drive. Hmm. Resolve scratch disk condition by selecting additional drives. Use a scratch disk. Command Option or Command Alt. Edit and purge if you're in Photoshop. How to save. How to work. I want to try that. Hold on. File. Edit. Purge. Video cache. Okay. Services. Scratch disks. Okay. There we go. Okay, external hard drive. I can do there. Okay, hopefully that can resolve the issue. And it does. Okay. So, for those wondering how to do that, what you do if you have an external hard drive, you can go up to File. Actually, no. I don't know how did I do that? Basically, I found a way to do the um, get all of my photos to be saved. Oh, did I do this? Okay, yes. So I went into Photoshop. On the Photoshop, if you have Photoshop open, go down to Preferences, hit Scratch Disks, and you got to make sure that your memory has enough room. So for me, I had about 3 GB of space left, and that wasn't enough for all the photos I have. So therefore, I'm choosing an external hard drive, or I would, if you don't have an external hard drive like I do, I would recommend, clearing some space, or even just trying to find, you know, an alternate way to do it. I just did a quick Google search on how to do this, and um, I think Google will be our best tool for um, any of this. Clearly, I am self-taught, not an expert at this, so don't take my advice at all. Um, but, I managed to find it, and now we can begin. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. That'll resolve this issue. Sponge. Right. All right, I think that's, oh, that's not too bad. Right. That's, no, oh, it's on highways. And then, looks like God's coming from the raptures there. All right. Shadows. Yeah. Make those soft, but do I want them to be soft? Why are you doing that? Option click. Doesn't mean anything to me. Go, come on now. No, I'm not gonna do that. Mode place. No. Pattern. No. What kind of normal? Just trying to figure out what the heck is going on for this. All layers. Not now. What the heck? Oh, I was clicking the wrong tool. Alright, here we go. Oh, there we go. Over there. Yeah. I'm gonna keep that there. It's gonna be too much effort to try to replace it all. Worth the effort to desaturate that. It's hardly noticeable for that. Saturation's not that much better. All right. How do we do this one? Definitely makes it darker. Do I want it to be darker? Compared to, yeah, I want it to be darker, but not. Try to see there. Okay. There. All right. Yeah, thankfully there's not a whole lot much to do here on this one. Try to see about the saturation efforts. Yeah, no, we're just gonna keep it as is. All right. So last night I said I need to take care of this. Is there anything else? Into that just makes the moon look different. Yeah, I don't know if midtones are the right one here. Honestly, shadows might not be that much. Well, let's see. Yeah, hint of the shadows. Like that. I think that might be the better option here. All right. Try to see if there's highlights I can do here. Let's see. Or brighter. Nope, highlights. No. That just ruins the moon. Does it? Yeah, it does. Right. Burn tool. No. Either way, it's going to ruin the moon. Okay. Here we go. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Um, channel, uh, chatbot price lower. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Oh, oh, man, come on now. Gameplay, actually. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. It's a bit dodge. Okay. Oh, come on. Can't be doing this right now. There we go. Okay. That's fine. Let's see. There we go. Alright, I'll take that. Let's clean up some of these weird looking cheese doodles. Is that me or is there? Okay. Oh, this is highlights. Don't want that. Midtones. See if midtones. Not worth anything there because it ruins that backdrop there. Okay. Yeah. Well, I said it ruins the backdrop, but I'm gonna just try it anyway. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna just try to do that. No, it doesn't look that good either. Like, I want to try to do something to make this a bit darker around here, but I don't want to lose the blue, like the light blue on the mountains. Huh. Maybe midtones might not be the thing. Mm, I don't know about shadows on the ground. Let's see. I'll take it here. Okay, perfect. Shadows might have been the way to go because it keeps the blue that I'm looking for about here in these mountains and these mountains. But I think that's good there. Let's see. All right, hold on a second. I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Oh, alright, perfect. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I needed that. Hold on, what am I doing? There. 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 Need to clean my screen because I'm getting confused on fingerprint marks versus actual weird dusts that are on there. No, that's not going to work there. Yeah, no, I don't want to make it too dark. No, that's not. It's not going to be good. I'll hold on to this, but I don't know if I'll save it officially at the end of the day. All right. Step one, get the two Instagram models out of the way. If you want to call them Instagram models. Or like moms trying to post a Facebook selfie. All right. Gotta be detailed on this. Oh, come on. Gotta be a bit bigger. All right. I'm gonna try to touch up here. Make this a little bit smoother. There. Let's see. This could be one of those things where it might not be too noticeable if you pan out, but try to clean it up as best as I can. Um, oh, nope. Right, I gotta do the opposite way. I think. Okay. You know, far like that, you can hardly tell there's a little gap here or that somebody was here, but it'll bother me that this gap here isn't complete. Uh, work on blending that together. There. All right. There. Okay. Perfect. That's a heck of a lot better. I'll take that. Um, let's see. What else could I do? Want to do that there? Get a tad darker. I want to make this just a tad lighter. No, because I want to do the shadows on this one. Okay. I want to make this clear. We don't want to keep it where trees are in the way. Let's see. So I think I can make it where trees are gone and it's clear. How much of a mess will that leave me to clean up? Yeah, afraid that was going to happen. Yeah, all right. Why? All right. Yeah, I figured this was going to give me some issues here. Um, okay, let's get this over with. come on. That was worse than I left it. Just erase. Why are you being a pain in the butt? I don't want that. I just want you to be cleaned up. Alright. That's a losing battle. I'm not gonna win. So I'll delete some of this, but at the end of the day, it's never gonna be the same there. Alright. I'm gonna move on. Okay, there we go. Do I wanna? Oh, no, stop that. Say, we'll make it better there. I know the rule of thirds might disagree with me on this one. No, I like this. Yeah, I think having it maybe like that. Let me see if I can remove this plant before I do anything um, drastic. But again, it might give me some issues like last time. Or not. Let's hope not. Alright. Come on now. Come on, take your time. Thank you. Yeah, you see, this is what I was worried about. You know, this whole blurriness. But I hope doing something like this can, you know, bringing it onto here, making it that problem, can help solve some of the problems that I have there. Right. Unless this is a lot brighter on my second monitor, then but right now I'm just trying to fight a losing battle. Okay. Yeah. Just do a little bit of that. Try to do a little bit of this. Well, it's getting better, which I like, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for there. No, that made it worse. Try to do this. Like that. Alright. Constantly checking my second screen to see if it helps, makes it better, or makes it worse. I'm hoping it makes it better, but right now it's better than I wanted it to be. I'll tell you that much. But still trying to figure out how to get rid of all the weird blend marks here. And if anybody knows how to do that seamlessly, let me know. Because, like I said, I'm not a professional photographer. I have no experience in Photoshop. I've just taught myself everything. So I'm still learning. And, this is one of the challenges I always face. So if anybody knows, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see if there's an easier way to fix it than just self-taught. But let's see. Try to get this. Thing on the leaves that I would need to get rid of. Okay, there's that. There's that gone. Try to mix some of that up. Alright. Try to make it a little bit better. But let me just do a quick Google search as to how to get the blur marks off my off the photo when doing all that. How to get when how to get rid of blur marks. Racing on. Okay. Eraser marks. Be permanent. Magic eraser in the toolbar. Tolerance fair. It's more of like a pencil thing than just getting rid of marks there. That's not really helping. Photoshop tutorials. Erasing. Remove spots. Okay, yeah, that's doing something that is more self-explanatory. Um, yeah. Um, Move. What's this feature called? Patch tool. Um, Marks. More of like a content aware thing than anything. Because if I do stuff like this, oh yeah, no, hold on, you guys won't be able to see that. Give me a second. Um, yeah, done. So that's one. So this is kind of what I looked at here when I did it, um, but it's not really explaining what I want to do. It's just more of like showing how to remove blemishes and stuff like that. That's probably something I need to do more research on, um, and not spend a good chunk of my stream doing that because I'm just trying to edit photos more than anything. Um, but once I know, I will come back and try to explain it as best as I can to everybody. But um, yeah, I recommend if you want to learn more about Photoshop, is just going to Adobe itself, or even just watching YouTube videos on how to get, remove objects using that patch tool that I showed you guys. But let me change the screen real quick, and we can get back um, to editing. All right, cool. So yeah, this region here, I'm gonna come back to editing that, and um, hopefully it's the right one. Hopefully I get it right the next time. Move that branch. Move that there. Okay. Yeah, this seems like one of those instances where just doing chunk healing like this will help, because I have these random spots like this in post, but I don't see them when I take the photo. That might be something on my lens. I'm not too sure. I've tried wiping my lens with um, like a glasses rag. I've tried wiping it down with a cleaning solution, like an approved cleaning solution, not just Windex or anything like that. Um, Still have these issues. Could be something in the shutter that I have an issue with, but um, if anybody has any advice on how to get rid of these, uh, I would gladly appreciate any insight on how to do that. Because as much as I like to edit these photos and make sure that it's clean, it this takes this is I spend more time getting rid of these dots than I want, because they're everywhere, and I might not see them all until I'm going to like upload. I'm like, oh man, that's not what I want. But if you guys aren't following me already on Instagram, at Taking in the View, I will gladly appreciate a follow. Um, Basically, my handle is just the same. Um, I'll pull up on the screen in a hot second, but you know, yeah. So yeah, this is my Instagram. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out, I'll post most of my work up here, and um, some of the stuff that you guys might see from the stream today will be on here. But um, I will. Well, I just realized I have the same two photos back to back. I tried in 3 within the last 5. Um, that's not good for me. But if you guys want to go ahead and check me out, I'm on Instagram at Taking in the View. Um, Looking to try to get close to 500 follows here um, by the end of the year. So if you guys want to go ahead, check me out. I would appreciate it a lot. All right. Now, moving away from self-promo shamelessly or shamefully, however you guys want to see it as, let's get back to editing. Because editing is fun. That's what you came here to do. Or came here to watch. That's what I came here to do. You guys aren't editing my photos. I am. Yeah. Yeah. This was. Yeah. Not something I anticipated on dealing with. So dull this photo looks. Winter's tough to take photos like this. This would have been a great photo to take in the fall, but um, I didn't know. I was not thinking about this during the fall, so yeah, during the spring, I should try to do something like this. I'm forgetting where I was. I might have been the Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina for this, um, but literally could be anywhere in Southeast Virginia um, about this. Um, but I think that's good enough. It's vibrant, making it come to life a little bit more. But yeah, let's see. I think we're good there. I'm not gonna try to mess with it any more than I have to. Oh yes. All right. So yes, I was in North Carolina on the Blue Ridge Parkway for this. Um, I remember because I pulled off in the in a couple photos from now. I'll show you guys the sunsets I've taken off that. But the Blue Ridge Parkway is probably my go-to. Um, Either that or the Shenandoah National Park. Um, I try to go to the Rockfish Gap entrance, and that's pretty solid. Um, One of these days, I'm going to try to do the Shenandoah to the all the way through the Blue Ridge, starting from the most northern point in the Shenandoah, all the way down to Rockfish Gap, and then down through the Blue Ridge. I know that's going to take like at least a weekend to go through, but that's a goal of mine when I have some time off work. Because shockingly, this is not my full-time job. But I wish it was. Photography, not streaming. at the moment. All right, come on now. Oh, that's on my screen. Okay, never mind. That wasn't a mark. Okay, there. Try to get that there. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so it's gonna give me that weird. Um, yeah, that's gonna give me that weird texture I don't want. So I'm gonna. Oh, all right. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it all back. Go back and saturate this whole thing, and then try to, know, do something about this. All right. There we go. I want to make this darker than I need to. Um, let's see. Yeah, I could do that there. That might be something I'm interested in doing. Yeah, I might do that. Make the top a little darker here. How badly does that ruin that? Yeah, no, I'd rather not mess with it right now. If I do midtones at that rate, there. Could try to mess with the shadows on that. Pop that up to 15. Um, and then, yeah. No, I'm not going to mess with any more than I need to. Um, all right, I'm going to move on from that one. Oh, this is weird. Huh, thought I did more than that. All right, so there we go. Gonna make this a bit lighter. Uh, hold on. Sorry about that. I felt it coming like 10 minutes ago. Um, no, I'm gonna desaturate this. This is a bit, well, it's just like a weird mustard yellow that I'm not sure that I want all the time on this photo. Um, wish I saw that earlier last night. That it was the weird, like this weird mustard color. And if I try to make it darker than it is, it might not be too bad. Yeah, because it'll turn into like the sunset, like this weird orange color, but I don't know if this will be, you know, again, I don't know if this will be something I want to finalize here, um, because it's just oddly mustardy for me. Okay, yeah, so this was the spot that I was talking about not too long ago. This pull off here, this cloud formation was just more cotton candy than it looks like, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Um, and I hope you guys do too. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. That's this kind of. Here, I'm going to get a better pointer system. Where's actually. I do have a point. I do have a hand here. All right. So this kind of cloud formation here was very similar to this color. And my goal for this photo, at least, is to make this, these clouds like a like the pinkish orangey color that I saw. So I might spend a little bit more time than I anticipate for this, but I'd be shocked if I got this a lot quicker than I did. But that's the goal for right now, is to have this kind of stand out from the rest while making it work with everything on the bottom here. Because ideally, this is something I want to be putting on my on the gram. It may be so, you know. That's if I manage to get a site up and running. That could be a stream within itself, is building out a website. You know, again, self-taught website. So you guys will be learning with me or trying to coach me through it all if you've done it before. Okay, get rid of that. Don't like how that truck blended. Righty. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh, nope, 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 nope. It's gonna be this. Moved over there. I said this. Moved over there. Sir, I said this. Moved over here. Alright, you know what? Told you once. Uh, oh, alrighty. There we go. Oh, there's the people that own that truck. They're not gonna be in this photo anymore. I'm gonna take them out for dinner, maybe some drinks, show them a good time, you know. Again, I'm trying to see if, obviously, if you zoom in, you'll notice that something's wrong. But if you have it about here, you could hardly tell. You would think that's just two fence posts. um, just hanging out, But you and I both know that it's not fence posts, it's people that I deleted from the photo. Bigger. Come on. Get bigger. There we go. Right. Let's try to get this up and running. Not as smooth as I wanted that to be. Let's do 1,000. Yeah. I like that. I'm going to try to make this just a bit darker here. Try to get the um, there's something I try to mess around in highlights for. 150. Yeah, no, highlights is not going to cut it there because, oh, come on now. That's not what I wanted. Midtones. We'll do 1,000 again. There. Okay. So having it like that will make a better difference. I'm just going to try to go back in, touch it back up a little bit to make it not patchy like that. Damn. I would have to redo everything because it seems like what I did when I was first glossing it over was that the spot, what's my thing, the spot here and the spot here were just missed. So, and that's bothering me, and I want to make that better. Um, Damn, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna do that here. So what I'm gonna do is just don't save that. I'm gonna put that here. Um, Make sure that I don't do it again. Um, Damn, I spent all that time trying to make it perfect, and I still messed up. Okay. Yeah, okay, perfect. I got it there. Yeah. I'm gonna, like, even though I got it like 5 times already, I'm gonna, like, triple check. And this might be the one I go with um, because of how the color variation along here is going. Because you get your pinks, purple, magentas, all the way down to your yellows and oranges, all in one stroke. Um, so that's kind of something I kind of wanted to make pop and stand out more. So that's what I'm going to try to do here on this one. All right. Gee, hold on a second. Yeah, doing something like that there will help make it. I'm hoping will help make it stand out a bit more. Okay, so I did do that. I did that right. Okay. Um, all right, time to delete those same people and that same car that I had, plus a new car. All right. Say your prayers, folks. There you go. Oh, it's so grainy. Glad this is not a close-up of the photos. All right. There we go. Trying to get at least this here to look like that, something like that. Sorry, I said like that. About like that. Color sampler. No, oh no. I feel like I do this every time that I try to grab this tool. Just to get that, get a paintbrush. Oh, that's too big. And then I'm going to try to paint this so it's not that. Come on now. You're better than that. What? Since when did you want to do that? Where's the gray? The black gray? Here's what I'm going to do. There is a color removal tool. Where is that? There we go. Alrighty. Lindsay, where's the mixer brush? Hold on. There's a mixer brush that I know that I've used. Command Z, Command Z. There we go. Okay, got rid of that. No, damn it. Come on now. Eyedrop tool. There. Brush. To that. Concrete. Where's the color replacement tool? That's exactly what I wanted. Gonna brush there. Even though that's pretty much the same color. If I use the color replacement tool, gonna do that there. Should I touch that there? Okay. Brush. 54%. Okay, there. I know there's a mixer brush, like I've said before. Mixer brush tool, there we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. No, that's way too large for that. Color replacement, there we go. Then we're going to go grab the mixer brush tool, kind of get that not as, what am I trying to get here? It's okay. It's the small things here that I'm worrying about. Because I don't even think it looks terrible, but you could tell there's something going on here. But it's um, hardly I'm going to say it's hardly noticeable that we tried to replace it, but we're going to try to fix it just slightly. Um, okay. Oh man, you can really tell I messed up. Um, Unless now it's better than what it was. You could tell just slightly something was there, but um, it's like I said, it's better than what it was. Alrighty. Let's try to get this done. Because I don't want that in my photo. Alrighty. There we go. Um, alright. Hold on a second. How many more photos do I have? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10 more photos. I will be right back. Um, Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. Needed to edit a few things on the stream side, but we'll be back to gameplay right now. When I say gameplay, I mean stream editing play. Um, all right, so we're gonna try to finish up this photo here before we move on to the next ones. Got a handful left. And then after that, we're gonna be done for the day. Sad face. Um, yeah, there's not a whole lot more. I'm gonna try to touch up on this actually. Um, but I'm gonna try to post this one in the near future. So if you guys are already following my Instagram account, you guys will know where this came from. Yeah, this one and this one are the exact same. Um, but all depends if I want to mess with that. Do I want to mess with this? Let me try to get some of this done. Um, um, no, I'm not gonna really mess with this because this has already been done. Come on, really? Yeah, I like this one better. Um, so okay, there we go. Finally getting to the covered bridges section of my photos, which I'm happy about, but I'm surprised to see how jagged the photo, like the clouds are this time. I didn't see that when I was editing them last night. That might be something I might look into uh, trying to fix. Let's see. Yeah, no, this one's the better one. So I'm going to delete that one. There's no need for it. Um, so I'm going to try to do this one. Oh no. All right. Do I want to mess with getting some of these branches out of the way? Part of me wants to, but part of me thinks it'll ruin the line here, because I know that's going to be a bit different and a bit difficult to get rid of. But I'm going to try it anyway. Could always re-edit it. Yeah, like I said, I'm taking out some of the power lines there. Um, I'm gonna try to fix that real quick after I get rid of all these branches. If I can get rid of the branches, okay. Come on, I don't want that. Ooh, thank you. Come Concentrating real hard on trying to get some of this out. Right. There we go. Come on. There we go. Right there. Right. I'll get this. I'll go back and try to edit some of the marks that I've left behind once I finish. Gotta be very careful here, just to not mess up the photo any more than I may have done already. Okay. There we go. Come on. Save, save, save. That there. Alright. Get that. Alright, so that's there. Have a bunch of weird markings along there that I'm going to try to take care of if I'm able to. I'm hoping I can, but I've also gotten rid of a bunch of the power lines there. I might as well just take the power lines out, you know. They don't add or take away from the photo, so it's not vital for me to have them in there. So I'm going to just try to do that myself. Oh, I thought I got rid of that chat box. Sorry about that. All right. Here's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to edit this. Delete layer. Yes. Save. Okay. I just want to make sure that you guys can see the entire screen. No offense to my buddy here, controversial Seg. Much love, my guy, but it's something I need to take care of going forward for the next stream. Right. There we go. Got that off. that. Uh, Getting sloppy here, guys. Come on, I can't do it. Can't be doing that. Okay, perfect. Yeah. I always choose the wrong one whenever I'm not looking fully at it. Um, Perfect. There we go, there we go. Alright, so now that we've gotten all of that taken care of, maybe, hold on, try to take some of that tree out above there. Oh, I know why. Alright, there we go. Now that should be better. I'm gonna try to make some of the edits here, like try to see if it gets, if making it darker or lighter will make it better. Um, let's see. It's a bit, it's a bit grainy, which is not terrible, but there's, I'm gonna keep it anyway, just because I think it might work. But before I do that, I'm gonna get rid of that orange thing. All right. So I'm gonna get that. Okay. Here we are. Right. There. Some of that and that. I'm just trying to see if there's any use in getting some of the midtones a bit darker. No, I like how it's bright here. I'm not going to try to mess with that much. Yeah, this might be one of those things where it's just, I really don't need to do a whole lot of editing on. I just need to touch up some of the spots that I've done in the past. This one might be a bit too bright, so I'm going to try to get that midtone situation under control. But like I said, we'll see if there's any issues like that. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We'll just see. Yeah, no, I like the other two better than this one. All right, I'm gonna try to get some of this a bit darker. Okay, that works for me. Oh man, sorry, my eyes are getting a bit tired from looking at the screen. But yeah, I like how I just like the flag being and the light and this being just a shade darker. All right, perfect. So final few. Um, let's just kind of mess around with this because I have these. The next few are pretty much in the same category. Like I said yesterday, some of these photos are like a few seconds with the lens open. Um, and once I finish it, I'll kind of explain more of like what that actually means and um, how I can get these kind of photos and hopefully get explain it to you guys in a better manner. Because if I tell you, oh, I had the lens open for 5 seconds, that might not mean something to somebody. But if I show you guys exactly what it means on the camera and all that, it might make a little bit more sense. But let's see, some midtones, some shadows. Yeah, some shadows, especially in the water, helps make it a little bit more manageable compared to that one. Let's see. Like I said, this is like 20 seconds longer than, so this one compared to this one is off by like 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Hold on, let me see if I can get the um, info for this. File info, okay. Why isn't it let me? Tire, screen, monitor one, okay. Perfect. So, this is going to hopefully show you guys the actual data on this. This was at 0.3 seconds. So what that means is how long the lens is open for. Um, and, it depends. So the longer the lens is open, the more silkier the water will get, especially when it comes to waterfall and going into anything fast-paced. Um, you will just have, it's like a longer exposure moment, meaning that with um, like waterfalls, if you want something to look extremely silky, to go something like this right here, you're going to want to go and get something that will, have it open longer. So this one was open for 30 seconds, and it got to show you, and it has this that amount of silk to it. So um, if I once I get done editing, I'll go ahead and find a few pages and articles to show you what you know the shutter is and how long it should be open for if you want that um, want this kind of effect here. But essentially, the longer the lens is open, the more exposure the camera will get, and the more um, silkiness um, this will get. Um, but right now, we're gonna go back to just up close and personal on that, and then we're gonna, yeah. There we go. Getting that. Get that. Okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to really mess with any of this too much. Just try to touch it up, make it more clear, because it's probably going to be a bit easier. Um, do I want to clear this up a little bit more? Um, yeah, no, I don't. Come on now. So this, I'm going to try to make it a little bit darker on the shadows. So shadows there, but a bit lighter on the mid-tones, so it's not all eerie. There we go. All right, hold on. 75 there. Um, okay, nice. I like that. Might work, but this one here, I last night when I was editing this, it wasn't my intention to make it black and white, but I think it works a little bit better than having it make it a, a color photo. Um, that's just, like I said, it's an artist preference. I didn't think it would work, but I feel like it does in some way. Um, just because of how um, bright the photo is, just as is. I'm going to try to take some of this, some of these branches here. Hopefully, not ruin the waterfall here. Let's see. I'm just hoping it doesn't hurt. It helps more than hurts. There, there. 50, that. All right. Um, let's see. I Just don't want it to get ruined. I think that might have hurt me more than anything. I was trying to make this good. I think that again, this might be just might be because I'm too close to the um, points, but yeah, I just think it was because I was too close. There we go. All right. Gonna try to make this a little darker. Um, try to, but I'm also gonna try not to make it extremely dark. There we go. Because that's already dark to begin with up there on that side. Let's see. Try to get this midtones. Oh yeah. All right. I'm not gonna really mess with that. Maybe get that, touch it up a little bit. Get that there. Okay. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is go ahead, save some of these photos, and then I will, yeah, I'm gonna save some of these photos. Um, red leaf. All right, done. All right, I'm gonna save that as external hard drive. As a, damn, a JPEG 2000. Save as copy. JPEG, okay. So I need to save it as a copy to make it a JPEG, not a JPEG 2000. Again, don't know what the difference between a JPEG and a JPEG 2000 is. Never heard of JPEG 2000, but you know. Um, okay. What is this gonna do? Is that gonna um I don't like that enough to save it, you know, even though I did work on it. I'm gonna do that. VA sunset external hard drive, save as copy as a JPEG. And external hard drive, thank you. Yep. Come on now. Moonshots. Save as copy. External hard drive. JPEG. Save. Okay. Yeah, this might not be another. This might be another no save photo. Um, uh, yay. Mountain shot. I don't know exactly where I was on this one, so I'm not too sure. how to label it, but I'm just going to do my best to name these as close to what I can as possible. Um, Town shot off highway. I know I was on the highway on that, like I'm calling it a highway, but it was more of a um, what is it called? Like a route more than anything. This is, what is this? I went there. It's about an hour for me. It's like an archway. Yeah, I'm just going to start saving the backlog. No need to go edit it that much. There. Yeah, same deal here. Probably not going to get much use out of it. Blue Ridge, Sunset. Save as copy. JPEG. Okay, there we go. Yeah, too orangey for me. Photoshop JPEG. Okay. Bridge 3 VA. Save as copy. Photoshop JPEG. Save. Okay. Then wow. Cascades, falls, waterfall. Cascades hike. Save as copy. Photoshop JPEG. All right. Cascade hike 2. No. Save as copy. Here we go. Saves. Okay. Here we go. Photoshop JPEG. Save. B and W. Cascade hike. Save as copy. There. JPEG. Alright. So now that they're all saved, thankfully, I'm going to go and so edit scene. Well, let's save. Gonna Save. How do I... There we go. Done. So you guys can at least see that better. Okay, new lens. Shutter speed chart. All right. Time meaning. All right. Images. Right. Let's try to get some of these examples. Camera on. All right. So for shutter speed and how to get that waterfall silky, you know, blend. It is all about how fast or slow your that camera click you hear. You know, if you just hear click, 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 you got a fast shutter. But if you just hear click, click, that means it's um, uh, very slow. Like you want that slower speed. And it's keeping the shutter open longer if it's you just hear click, click. Um, so the best thing here, it's like 1/2000th of a second, is when you want to see birds in flight. So like if you want to catch a bird that looks like this and have it stop like that, you're going to want a faster shutter speed so it looks like it's frozen in time. Whereas if you were to get a slower shutter speed, so like half a second, I think that's what it's talking about. Could be reading that wrong, but like one half a second, it'll look something more of like what's on the left hand side versus rather than the right hand side here. Um, so that really makes all the difference. And so like here again, if you have like 1/160th of a second, you can catch that wave crashing on here. But if you have that same photo, but just like a 4-second shutter being open, you just have things more of it on a, you know, you have it open longer. You're able to get more movement out of it. Um, so that's really all it is. It's nothing too complicated. Um, you know, it's really just how you want to capture your photo on that aspect. And this is a great chart for it. So for anything, if you want to catch that, like if you want to do anything like night photography or anything like that, you're gonna want something open for. You want it open for longer. Um, so on a camera, let me see, Nikon, um, shutter speed, because I have a Nikon, so that's gonna be the best thing I can show you. So where is the best way to do it? Um, so if you go into manual mode um, here, if you switch it to the M, you're gonna get a screen that looks very something like this, where you're able to go ahead and change um, um, the speed here. So you're going to be able to go and get, if this is 1/160th of a second, so that's kind of, like a normal, um, just a normal photo. But once you get down to like, 1/8 of a second to like one one half, like 1/2 seconds, then that's gonna get it's starting to get slower. Then once you get into like the orange, up here, that's when it gets to like, 4 seconds, 15 seconds up here. So if you get stuff like here, that's gonna get like, full seconds. Um, then you get like your bulb and your timer. Um, if you have it at like if you have it at either one of those and you keep it open for longer, you're gonna have to go back in and hit um, the camera, like the photo, take the photo button again to close it. To have that second click, um, and so that's gonna get you, your open shutter. Then you're gonna want to make sure that your f-stop is at really like a like an f32, which means that it's going to be really really tight, really small. As you can see here, f5 means it's open, like it's wide open. The ISO here, that means it is, if you have a low ISO like ISO 100, that means it's going to be really dark. And for night photography and if you want to get in, like for stars, for example, or getting waterfalls and um, slow moving water, you're going to want a lower ISO, like anything 800 and lower. You're going to want, because once it gets 1600 and higher, it gets really bright. Um, so if you want it to be darker and you're just trying to focus more on like certain clouds, um, I mean, you know what? Never mind. The For star photography, you're going to want it like something higher to allow more light in, and to make it a little bit brighter. But if you're trying to get some waterfalls done, 800 and lower is you're going to be your best friend. Um, so for like night photography, um, stuff like that, you're going to want to have like a higher ISO, and so it's going to give you some best settings if you just look it up. Oh, so I was right. Okay. You want a low ISO for that. So you're going to want like ISO 100 or 200 for that. And um, f-stop, aperture, same thing. And so, like I said, long shutter speeds, anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute, um, will get you something to look not like this in particular, um, but you can mess around with the settings. It's going to be harder to do it in automatic, so you're going to want to try to set your camera into a manual focus mode. So by then you're going to just get all of this light in and be able to have a better chance of getting something as close to this. Obviously, nobody's going to be perfect on their first go around, but something worth trying if you're interested in getting into night photography or waterfall photography. Is just mess around in the manual settings, find your tune, and go from there. But that is all I have for you guys right now. Hope you guys kind of just enjoyed the little photo editing session and then a quick how I managed to get my waterfall shots. I know you guys really didn't ask for it, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys just a little bit of what can go on for in the background of what I do. Otherwise, hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday and see you guys later. Peace.